welcome to the best angle ever. You're currently joining me on the kitchen table. I thought this vlog could be some kind of school video. I'm currently on my last year of my master's degree and saw that a lot of people liked my other school vlogs where I just filmed me studying, informing a little bit of how my school days are. And I also really like seeing those kind of videos. So I think this video, I'm just going to show you a few of my school days and how I practice for exams, things like that. So this semester, I originally just have my master thesis, which is about deer in urban areas. So we're going to see if there is any difference between deers in the urban areas and more on the countryside, and see if there's a difference between deers that get killed in traffic and by hunting. So that is originally what I'm supposed to do this fall, but I failed an exam last year while I was very tired of school, and I was also ill while practicing for that exam. So I have to practice for that now, and then I'm taking an extra course now, which is GIS, and that course is a course that we originally had on our bachelor, but I chose something else. I skipped a class this spring semester to have an extra class this fall because GIS is something that is really relevant job-wise. It's also a requirement for many jobs, so I chose to take it now. So I have quite a busy fall. I'm also nervous because I've chosen to go to Greece in 2 weeks, and that's probably not the smartest. I started practicing for my exam a few days ago. I made a plan on how to achieve it, basically. My plan is just to go through the modules on Canvas, which is the site that we use, where I can follow the lectures, and I'm going to show up in the last lecture before the exam where he goes through everything. I'm also going to go through a lot of old exams, and I'm going to ask my very smart, beautiful friend if she can help me a day or two, because I really learned a lot from her and she was very good in this course. So that is what I'm going to do. I watched a lot of YouTube videos, and a big tip is just stop when I'm tired. If you feel tired, just stop and take some fresh air, maybe a few hours, and then start again, maybe the next day. So I'm not going to be too stressed about going through everything and learn everything perfectly, but I'm going to have a goal of learning more than I can already, which isn't much because I failed the exam, but it was a lot of reasons for failing that exam. I felt like I wasn't in the right modus when I was practicing for it. I was sick, I was so tired of school, and it was a very intense course, so I couldn't get anything in because I was just trying to follow along and get everything done. So I will try to be more chilled and relaxed now, but at the same time I have to be a little strict because I don't have too much time because there's a lot of things going on. And today the plan was going to school and have a lab day. So I drove 45 minutes to school, thought I was going to be there all day. We were there for 45 minutes to just have a little tour of what we're going to do and some explanations. And then tomorrow, which I thought was going to be just GIS lectures, we're going to have lab work after school. So we're going to be at school tomorrow from 10 to at least 4. And then Wednesday, I was planning on practicing for my exam, but then we have a lab day. So it's going to be a lot of master's work next week, which I really want to because I'm going to miss a week when I go to Greece. So today I need to start practicing, and I'm going to go through at least one module, hopefully 2, before I have a call with my nutritionist in 2 hours. So now I'm just eating some lunch, which I originally had brought with me for school, and then taking just a little coffee cup, watching as well a vlog, and then I'm going to start. So I hope this video can give you something, just a little glimpse of how I practice. I like how I say, I failed that exam. Look at how I'm practicing for it. But I usually don't fail my exams. But I just feel like following other people, seeing how they prepare for something and what they learned, mistakes they did, how they can feel about certain semesters, certain lectures, classes is very helpful, because it really goes like this, and it's so important how you feel and how you like the subject, how your life is, how your health is. It's everything is connected, so it will vary a lot from semester to semester. And yeah, I don't know how much I will film on lab, because it will be a lot of dead animals, unfortunately, while figuring out everything for our master's thesis. And that's not everyone's cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea either, because I don't eat animals or I don't eat meat. But yeah, that is how we're going to figure out their life quality or their lifestyle, and see if the deer is older and bigger and healthier in the urban areas or in the countryside, or and how old they were when they got killed by other either hunting or traffic, things like that. Yeah, so it's going to be very interesting, and it's going to be a lot of work. Let's eat lunch. My concentration is fading out very fast, so I've been practicing for 35-40 minutes now, and now I'm going to take some fresh air, take a 5-minute meditation for focus and concentration, and then try for another 30 minutes, because my mind tends to be really overwhelmed when I put a pressure on me to learn and focus on a certain time. Like I have only this time, I need to focus now. So I will try to let that go and just focus on what I'm reading, processing it. Whatever I learn is very good. And now I'm just gonna sit here and have a 5-minute meditation outside in fresh air, and then try again. I finished my 5-minute meditation, took some fresh air, made myself another cup of coffee, and now I'm ready for another 30 minutes on my alarm. And let's go.
And over time, within a narrowly defined temperature range, Daisy World stays resilient and makes it possible for daisies to exist at all. Of course, this is a theoretical planet. There are no
I noticed that I need a lot of breaks today, but the breaks help me find more concentration. So today I really needed 30 minutes and then 5 minutes break, 30 minutes, 5 minutes break, 5-minute breaks. But usually after the 30 minutes, I'm just on a roll and I keep going, and I have longer sessions and longer breaks. But now I had a day where I needed shorter sessions and more often some small breaks, and that is okay. So today I had about 3 sessions with around 30 minutes, and it's not more lectures online now. Maybe I do some Kahoots and something like that, but I have phone call now with my nutritionist, so I have to do that. But this was just to give you a little example of how some of my study days are, in order to repeat lectures. When it comes to repeating lectures, that's often how I do it. And then I often have days where it's a lot of practical or more creative learning, where we practice in groups and use the blackboard a lot, and we have Kahoots, things like that. It's only me that failed this. Since I failed this exam, I'm going to get help from a friend, and we're probably going to practice like that. And I'm also going to do that a lot myself, writing, drawing the different cycles, things like that on the blackboard, and taking a lot of Kahoots, do a lot of old exams so that I can repeat and think about the questions and get an example of how the exam will be. So that was just a little example of how I practice. Now I'm going to make my lunch for tomorrow. I'm going to make my lunch for the day after tomorrow. I already made for today and tomorrow yesterday. Just a salad with some beans, egg, fish cake, and broccoli. Just have salad, cucumber. I got tomatoes from my grandma's garden. I bought a bean mix that was on 40% because of the date. So I'm just going to put that in a lunchbox. That's what I'm going to show you today. I'm going to do one more lecture and a Kahoot, and then tomorrow is lab. I will see if I can film something then. The rest of the day I will just relax, and I'm going to the gym tonight. Other than that, relax, and I'm ready for tomorrow. So I'll see you then. You do not know what I have in mind. I packed our bags, we'll be on our way. So it's the next day. I just got ready. I had some breakfast, and now I'm driving to school. It's 45 minutes of driving now since I recently moved, so it's 45 minutes instead of 10 minutes, but I don't need to go there every day. But today I have GIS, and then after school we have some lab work with our thesis project, so it's going to be a long day. I'm excited to start, so let's go. This is a warning from the past, to make sure you're learning from mistakes that you did last. Send me a letter when you're done, evaluating what your short life has become. You should know. It's currently 4:30 in the afternoon. I've been here since 10. We had lectures from 10 to 11, then we had 1 hour food break, lunch break, and then we had lectures from 12 to 2, or from 12 to 1, and then from 1 to 2 we worked on our own, and from 2 to 4 we were in the lab. It wasn't the most fun work, but it's very important research. So, and now it's 4:30. I just sit in a group room alone trying to continue with GIS because we have a mandatory hand in this course, and I'm going to Greece next week, so I need to really work. So that's what I'm doing now. It's pretty okay. We don't really know if this is a part of the hand-in. I assume so. He said it was a very big task that we couldn't continue or finish this time, these lectures. I was really scared that this is a part of the mandatory one, so I'm just finishing it and then I'm going home. I'm finished now for the day. It's 5 and I think I called it a day now. I'm going home. I'm pretty sore after yesterday's workout. All I filmed from yesterday was me doing deadlifts because we film each other to check if we do the form correctly. Other than that, I'm not really comfortable filming at the gym, but that was a little snippet of what we did. It was mostly butt and legs, so it was over glutes. So I'm really sore and I'm participating in a run for mental health in October. So today I had a plan on just running a little bit and then stretch a lot. I think I should have a very short, slow run and heal my legs. But tomorrow it's upper body anyway, so I can rest then. But taking a slow run today. And yeah, this is not a very typical day in my school life. It isn't any really typical day. Every day is different because of the master thesis. So, but it was very good to start. And tomorrow the plan was to continue with the master's thesis lab work, but it's some change in plans, so we're going to tomorrow. I'm just staying at home and practicing for my exam, and then I'm going here on Thursday. So I think I'm just continuing filming this week, and then you get a little overview of how a school week in my life can be. Today is another home study day. It's a pretty slow day because yesterday I was at school from 10 to 5 and I was learning all day, and afterwards I went to a friend with another friend and we watched Mamma Mia and ate burgers, and it was a very, very fun afternoon. I was so exhausted, so it was very good, but that leads to me coming home very late, not having much time for myself before going to bed, and then waking up later than I wanted, feeling very exhausted, having a headache and not feeling concentrated. So it would be better for me to go home right after such a long school day and have some time for myself. Maybe I should just go for a walk and have a quiet day instead of having such a full-on day, because I need to be concentrated today. And when plans were changed, everything was just a little messy, but I had a very good day. Paid the price for today, but I think I'm going to go through 2 chapters if I don't learn more. If I don't learn, I just have to stop and try another day, but I don't feel like I have time for it. But yeah, I noticed that today is not the day that I should just read. So I'm going through 2 PowerPoints that is out now. I'm writing some notes from that, and then I have learned for next time that if I'm going to be concentrated, I need to prioritize some alone time and quiet time in order to make that happen the next day. So that balance is very difficult because it's also very important to have some fun and meet some friends and not just sit inside with your book. So I learned that. That is the plan for today anyway, and maybe going to go out for some fresh air. And I'm making dinner today with my partner and his father, and then I'm going to the gym with my friend today. So I have a good plan, hoping to make a jam from some berries that I picked the other day. And right now that's all I'm thinking of, what I want to do later. Let's start. Put the clock on 30 minutes and try to concentrate as good as possible. just did some yoga. Today's study session was a little slow at the beginning, but after I finally started, I sat for like 3.5 hours. I did take a break to eat and to hang up some clothes. Then I started again. It turned out to be a pretty good session. I learned a lot, but now I noticed that my concentration was done. So today I think I am done. It's pretty late in the afternoon and it's almost dinner time, and it's just after a certain time during the day, it's just gone. That's why I want to start a little earlier. A lot of people might take a long break and then start again at night, but no, at this time of the day, it is over for me, unfortunately. And I just have to listen to that. Don't push it too hard because then it will affect tomorrow's concentration. So yeah, I did what I was planning on doing and more. So I'm really happy, and not just about the amount that I did, but the amount that I did learn. And I'm very fine with today's session. Now I'm going to make some dinner and I'm going to the gym with my friend, and tomorrow I'm going to school for a lab day. We're going to continue on our master thesis work, and then I'm going to see some friends. Maybe I have to see how I feel. If it's a long day, I think I'm going to go home and take a break, because on Friday I have to study at home again, because Saturday and Sunday I'm working on 2 different jobs and it's an hour apart from those jobs. So I have to go home to my parents' house, sleep there and work, and then the next day go from my parents' house directly to the other job. So it's going to be a very busy weekend. That's the reality of being a student, having 2 jobs and not much break. So I'm really grateful for the break that I had yesterday with my friends. And yeah, that's it for today, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Hello, so today it's Thursday. I'm at school now. I'm a little late and I'm going straight to the lab today.
If I could fly, would I keep walking? If I could fly, would I keep walking?
Hello, I am back now from school. Today I had lab work from 11 or 10:30 till around 4, and I didn't feel much today. It was just lab work and then lunch and then lab work, and then I hung out with a couple of friends in the school garden. Now I'm home. I'm very hungry and I'm going to take a little run. I'm going to eat a little bit and just trying to feel my food. Eat a little bit and then go for a run before dinner. So I think I'm going to stop my video here. Tomorrow is Friday and I have home studies again, so it's just the same thing that I've been doing the other days, maybe doing some tasks, something like that. The same thing that I showed you, trying to prepare for my exam, because Saturday and Sunday is I have work. So this was a kind of a typical week. It will vary from day to day and week to week because of the masters, but this is usually how I prepare for exams and try to get everything to go up, balancing school, jobs, workouts, things like that. So I thought I'd just show you that so you get a little glimpse of how my week is and my school week is. It's a lot of things that have to go up, and there's a lot of work balancing it, and sometimes it's really stressful trying to maintain a social life and take some breaks, have a good workout routine and schedule, and also relax and get everything done and work enough to get some money on the side. So yeah, this week has been really good. I think I managed it pretty good. Cried just a couple of times, but sometimes I feel very overwhelmed. But yeah, it's been a very good start, but very busy start. And yeah, that's the video. I hope you liked it, and if you like, I can make more of these. That's the videos I often see. I love seeing how other students balance everything. So if you have any tips or anything like that, I love to get them. And yeah, I'll see you again soon. Bye.